it didn't copy the whole thing. Dang it. Wait. Where do I have? An extra one somewhere.
Hi and good evening, big smile.
Hey again, Turtle. Where's 2-1? Oh. That's what I did wrong. Dang it. Cryptic. But I hope you are well, Turtle. Definition. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to basically run this about 15 minutes, give or take. And then because then I can go in and edit it on YouTube when I get around to it. So those of you that happen to be watching the archives, please don't run away because the first 15 minutes are quiet and boring. That's all I ask. Once we get past this little 15-minute mark, we will be kicking things back into our usual high gear. Oh, I got to move some things around a little bit just so that they are out of the way. Yeah, usually I don't do all this 15 minutes of pre-stuff, but tonight is kind of an exception. Because like I said, once I start, I just pretty much...
More family smile.
Like I said, now watch, because everybody that was watching on Ustream, a few will show up and a few will be like, I can't find you. I will almost guarantee it. I will almost guarantee it. But I'm going to close this down. As soon as I get this last little bit finished, I will pull up a little pregame for everybody so that we can jump right into the good stuff. All right, that'll do for now. That will do for now on that. Let me go find something to pull up pregame wise. Slideshow.
I had 5. Never mind, lol.
I told you, when you lose your marbles, you lose them completely. But you wouldn't believe me. Oh, gotta do one more thing. Yeah, damn it. File, save as, OneDrive, flashcards. I'm gonna save that there. I'm gonna open up one other one, so I got it open. What the hell? Cancel that. Make sure I have the list open and ready to go. Save. Yes. Alright, there we go. And the reason I do that is just so I can take this thing out and use it where I really want it to go. And if Chris was here, he would crack some sort of joke. I guarantee it. Yeah. Where'd my hub disappear? Where'd my hub disappear to? Damn it. Ow. There it went. Duh. Marcus, you are a dingbat. Yes, I am. I will admit that at times. Turn that crappy stuff off is what we're going to do.
Snickers LOL.
I didn't loop. Should have looped. There we go. For those of you that are watching the pregame, basically you are looking at a game of what we call flashcards. And what will come up in front of you are 3 or 4 items.
Oops, I almost forgot how I should LOL waves at TV LOL.
And what it is basically you're going to see about 3 or 4 items pop up on the screen. It will only stay there for a couple of seconds. For this pregame, what you're looking for is the lead singer to these people. They are all members of a band, one specific band each. So for instance, Peter Hook, Stephen Morris, Bernard Summer are all in one band. It's up to you to come up with the lead singer for that band. That's all we're looking for is the lead singer. So that is the pregame part of it. And then tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing the list. And hopefully, I use the word hopefully, we will get a test game in of the Russian roulette. We'll see what happens.
I saw the doors.
You might have seen the doors. Did you see the doors? You might have. I'm not telling you. The one thing I did decide I was not going to do is I'm not going to use these for the vault. Simply because I will probably forget about them at some point.
Mick Jagger.
So what I'm in the process of doing is basically putting together bonus games for as many of our big games as I can think of. For instance, the Wipeout one is done. Who else is done? That's my question is done.
John Bon Jovi.
Who else did I finish? I finished about 3 of them. So I still got a ways to go on some of them. But that's the plan. Like I said, I want to use the bonus game for the vault. That's what I want to use it for. Some of these bands are pretty easy. I will tell you guys that right now.
Oops, Jim Morrison.
Some of them, not so much. Some of them I would be very surprised if even my music experts get them. Between Fishy and Dr. Rock, I think they could probably come up with 8 of them, I think. But the trick is they intentionally go by so fast that you gotta hope you can catch them. The idea for this came from the film credits one. And it was basically, it comes off of the 5 minutes to a fortune game. And I'd been trying to figure out how to do it. I had been trying and trying and trying and trying and failing. Until somebody said my phone credits one was too slow. And the moment he said it was too slow, this popped into mind. It's quick, it's fast, you got to pay really close attention to all of them. That's the trick. Oh, God, it is nice and chilly out there. We are at 6:58 according to my clock, so we're going to give this about a couple minutes to run. We're going to see if anybody else drops in on the channel. And with that, I will be back in 1 second. Oop, I need one other thing. I need my cup for some ice. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. Just one of those things where I just had to get that taken care of, or I was never going to forgive myself.
Coldplay Chris Martin.
Ah, see, I figured somebody would catch that one. My guess was going to be, like I said, my guess is Fishy can catch most of it. That's my guess. Like I said, I know there are a couple of oddball ones in there that I really don't expect, but we're going to see what happens. But I want to welcome you guys that are here on the channel. Welcome to Wits. Welcome to Tuesday night. It is one of our 2 nights of the week that we are going into broadcast mode. For those of you that were with me over on Ustream just a little bit ago, I was doing a little mini documentary. Not getting archived, wasn't getting saved, nothing like that. So you guys can see how many times I actually have to look at the same screen over and over and over to put one of these together so you guys can get an actual game show. Fortunately, like this one, really easy. But as you saw earlier, if you were watching on Ustream or the first couple minutes of here, we're working on the Wits game. But you've already got Scrabble. Why do you need Wits? Because they are actually, even though they're both crossword puzzle based, they are 2 entirely different game setups. I have been wanting to do the Wits one for a while. I just didn't have the energy or the desire to actually work on it until today. And that's the way it goes sometimes. It's like I'll get an idea for a game show to put together and I will run with it. But that's the question game. Was basically, I want this game, I'm getting it done. Wits was, I want to get this game done, but I really need to work on the other ones first. So today I finally actually sat down and from scratch, for those of you that were watching the Ustream channel, from scratch, I went with it and basically started putting it together on air, the little test episode, so that you guys can see what it actually does. And for some reason, the YouTube page is behind again. Not by much, but enough to be a pain in the butt. Oh well. So I can't really follow the YouTube video to see where I'm at. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Tuesday night. Tuesday night means no prize giveaways on the show. Tuesday night is our list night. We've moved it back from Thursday, which we are no longer broadcasting on. Because basically, if I kept broadcasting on Thursday, I'd run out of good games like that. We are still using Tuesdays for test nights if we can get enough participants on the channel. That is the question. That's the hardest question of all. I've had nights where I've had 11 to 12 viewers on the channel, and I only had 2 that were actually participating in the chat. Just the way it goes, deal with it as it comes. What time do we have? We have 7:04, so we're going to let this run about another 6 minutes. And then I'm going to sit here and talk to you, or stand here and talk to you. In about 6 minutes, we're going to start with the list tonight. And the list tonight, I believe, I have to look at which one I have. It might be name-based. It might be my name-based one. Because I don't know what's at the top of my list. Because I got to get through some of these old ones I do have.
Rolling Stones Keith Richards.
Yo, Slayer, what's the good word, man? For those of you that don't know and haven't been on our YouTube channel, we have jumped to YouTube back in October or November, where it was, I forget. So make sure you check the archives under List Wits and Professor Von Quizzlestein, and you'll see all our old episodes. But for 2016, we decided we're giving away stuff. Every Saturday, something will be going on that table to be given away. Mark 412 and whoa. And Red Shane, I had to remember because I can never remember his YouTube name or his Ustream name. Uh-oh, starting his job tonight. Now, this is not on mac and cheese tonight. Although I will tell you, cheese was going to show up on the crosswords puzzle, but I'm saving that one for later. I still got to work on putting that puzzle together. Of you that have not been on, every Saturday we're giving away something. Small, big, little, expensive, cheap. It just depends on what I got, what I have, what I'm giving away. It is almost always something in the collectibles department. For instance, if you look down at the table in front of you, see the Serenity Yahtzee game. That will be going out to somebody this Saturday. So Saturday night, we start the pre-show at 7. The game actually starts about 7:30. So it's from 7:30 till whatever time it takes to finish a game, somebody is walking away with that. Oh, I told you, Fishy knows his music. Told you guys. And the funny thing was, I had this list written up and prepared some time ago. I just didn't have the show idea that I was going to put it together on. And the moment I did, I'm like, if Fishy's around, he's going to know most of these. He's going to know most of these like clockwork. Oh, but like I said, I will probably show off some of the other prizes tonight that will be going out over the next few weeks. Like I said, I'm hoping my package gets to me soon because there's like a couple of good ones in there that I know some people are going to love. And some people are going to absolutely adore. Especially HBK's wife. I know she's got one. There's one coming that she will kill HBK if he doesn't manage to pull it off. Alright, we are at 7 minutes left on this one. We're at 7 minutes left. Yeah, 7:15, and then we're going to start the list. So until then, I talk, you converse, I answer. You got any questions? I'll answer the questions for you. The whole 9 yards. And yeah, I'm kind of dressed down a little today because it's chilly down here. It was 4 degrees outside yesterday when I left the house for the office. And then this morning, it was a nice balmy 18. We're getting back into summertime. Right. It is supposed to get up to like 48 tomorrow, 52 on Thursday, and then the bottom drops out again. It's going to be rough. I keep forgetting how loud that one is. It's going to be rough the next 2 days. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, please do look up Saint Fan, not List Wits. It is Saint Fan. My photos are pretty much usually nothing but the stuff I give away, with the exception of my chess pieces and my Doctor Who stuff. And Dark Side, if you ever do happen to drop in, I do have your stuff over here. It will probably be going out with the rest of the packages Saturday, I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm aiming for, because it still costs me money to ship, and I don't get paid till Friday. So everything will hopefully get shipped out Saturday. Look at that. I had one out anyway. But for instance, we got the McFarlane Wayne Gretzky piece with the official, because there's the NHL logo, or sticker, or hologram sticker, or whatever you want to call it, with an official Edmonton Oilers puck. So that's one of those prizes that will be going out. Somebody asked me when I'm going to give away sports goods. And it's because I couldn't find anything I liked. And if I don't like it, I have this hunch that nobody else will. At least that's my feeling. Have I had any more Ramoon drinks? Ramoon drinks. Oh, no. I haven't even been back down to World Market yet. That was part of it, because it's like when I go down there to pick up the boxes from one store, then I run over to World Market and pick up the Ramoon drinks. Those things are good. Those things are damn good. And like I said, it would be the Japanese that came up with a simple idea of the marble to make a 6-ounce bottle work. Well, like I said, this is with the new year, I figured I wanted to change a few things up in the studio. People said I needed to be on camera more. So I figured I'm going to get on camera more. You guys are stuck with this ugly mug, or the Professor, or Enigma, or Blind Eye Jack, depending on who shows up.
Franz Ferdinand Nicholas McCarthy.
So you guys will see a few more costume guests along the way. And we're down to 3 minutes on this one. We're down to 3 minutes. And then we will reveal the various lead singers. And for instance, there was another one. Found this, and somebody said they had never seen one before. And I'm like, these guys had like a ton of them. So they were getting rid of them for like, that was the one good thing about the bad weather, the cold weather. There was nobody at the toy show. So it was like people were like begging us to buy stuff so they didn't have to haul it back to their cars. If I had had a bigger budget, I would have walked out with more stuff. But sometimes the budget just holds you back, unfortunately. Oh, let's see. Let's get to... There we go. So we'll give you two more minutes on this. Well, let's see what else I can show off. Like I said, everybody sees the Firefly. What will likely be going out the following week, I use the word likely, is the Edo game. Unless my package shows up between now and next Saturday. If my package shows up between now and, or I should say between now and Saturday, because there's something else in there I really want to give away more so than I do that. But yeah, it was like I was getting all sorts of deals from the toy show, or I should say offers from the toy show people. Because they were basically, please, I don't want to carry this back out in the car in this weather. You know, unfortunately, there are some guys there that just they won't budge. And they charge like $70 or $80 for a figure that I know is worth like $30, and I'm like, I want to give stuff away, but I ain't paying for that. Not at that price. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the 7:15 mark. So with that, we are going to reveal our lead singers. Alright, so we have Keith Richards, Billy Wyman, Ronnie Wood, and Charlie Watts. Oop, it's not supposed to be loopy. Oh, I know what it's doing. This is one I have to do on the fly to get it to work. But we had Mick Jagger with the Rolling Stones. Damon Albarn with Blur. Somebody had said Blur, but I think they gave a different... No, they gave the right singer. We had Joe Stummer and The Clash. That was one that did not get taken. Like I said, I knew there was going to be a couple of them out there that didn't get got. John Bon Jovi. Johnny Buckland, Guy Berryman, and Willie Chapman. Curtis Martin and Coldplay. Ray Manzarek, John Densmore, Robbie Krieger, The Doors, Jim Morrison, Nate Mendel, Taylor Hawkins, Chris Shiflett, Dave Grohl, The Foo Fighters, Nicholas McCarthy, Robert Hardy, Paul Thompson, and James got it at the last minute. It was indeed Franz Ferdinand. Oop, I missed that one. We had Joy Division, Steve Perry with Journey, and who did I miss? I missed, oh, this one. Peter Hook, Stephen Morris, Bernard Summer, Ian Curtis, Joy Division. Like I said, I figured there was going to be one or two that might gotten somebody, but you never know. So I gotta make a change on that. That I do know, because there's something in there I don't like. All right, we're going to do a don't save. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday night. It is a simple night tonight. It is time for the list. And tonight, our first list. Ooh, crud, bad colors. Give me a minute. I'm gonna fix that one. We're gonna fix those colors. Yuck. Those colors looked horrible. That was beyond horrible. That was blinding. I think I gotta fix the brightness on the monitor is what I think I have to fix. So let's try this color. There, that's a little better. And I'm going to hope the ones underneath that are not as blinding. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for Roy's. And as you can see, there are no blanks, front or back. So these were people, persons, places, things, you name it, can start with or end with Roy. And I will tell you right now, at least one is not a name.
Rob Roy.
And Rob Roy is on the list. And Roy Rogers is on the list. Very nicely done, guys. Let's get us started really quick tonight. Hola, Nerdy. How are we doing tonight? Oh, I double-checked the auction thing that I was looking at. It was not an original. It was not an original, unfortunately. I did a double check on it, and I found that out. And let's get that changed so it's at least readable. There we go. Apparently, it was like a 2009 object. When I first looked at it, I thought it was like a 1990 or 2001. You know, went back and looked at the numbers on it, and it basically said 2011. Unfortunately. Now, the worst part was, I'm starting to do like you were doing when you go out and buy stuff. I'm sitting there looking at loose toys, just to look at. And I am looking and seeing pieces and parts missing, and I'm like, I can find this somewhere. I know I could find this somewhere. What was I was looking at? There was like one Ninja Turtle they had that was missing a part, and there was
All good, my friend. Roy Clark.
oh, and there was not Voltron. I'm trying to think of the other big one, the other big robot. It's going to come to me, and it's like I'm looking at it, and it's like I would, because he's like selling it for nothing, almost nothing, because of the parts. And I'm like, I know I would never find this one piece. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I would love to. But the budget said I couldn't to start with. And the fact that I knew this piece was missing just kind of was like, ugh. What else did I see this weekend? Like I said, you guys saw the Thundercats picture. If you guys looked on the Instagram account, I don't even know where I put it down here somewhere. Somewhere in my prize pile collection. Thundercats, ho! Where'd they go? I don't know. They're down here somewhere. Nope, Roy Hibbert is not up here. Oh, and I will tell you guys, there is one that, and I will be honest, there's one that kind of breaks my usual rule, just to let you guys know. There is one that breaks my usual rule.
Roy Campanella. Yay, it's not 9-0 complete or rare pass.
Well, like I said, I think it was missing like one part. It was missing one part, and it wasn't Voltron. It wasn't Robotech. And I'm like, I know I'd never find it to finish it. I know I would never find it to get it completed. So I kind of passed. And it left me more money for my villains and my pieces and parts. Now, I will say they did have 4 in the box turtle pieces or turtle figures, but they were charging like $50 a piece for them. And it was like, I understand collectibles, but that's a little off. And they wouldn't budge is the worst part. They would not budge in the slightest, which didn't make any sense to me. I had everybody else was like dropping stuff like by the minute. Not these guys. This is the one guy. I'm surprised he ever actually sells anything, to be honest with you. Very good one, Fish, but he's not up there on this puzzle. I've used him in a lot of them. I don't know. They had him in the case, and he wouldn't open it to let me look. But I'm laying odds. I am laying odds they were early pieces. I am laying odds they were really early pieces. Simply because in this case that he had the 4 turtles, he had a Starsky and Hutch figure, and he had a Sonny and Cher doll. He had a Sonny and Cher doll in there. I can't remember which. But this guy has some old stuff, 70s and 60s and 70s stuff, actually. and these were kind of in there.
Roy Clemens.
Like I said, if I had had $200 in my pocket, I might have done it. But I would have really had to think about it because there were so many other things I was interested in. Yes, older turtles in the card backing.
Roy Turk. Older turtles in the box.
I was going to take a picture and send it to you to find out what you thought about it, because I know that's your baby right now. But my damn phone is like horrible right now. It's like I charged it that morning. I left the house. By the time I got to the toy show, it was like down to a quarter drained.
Roy Kim. For 50.
40 to 50 bucks a piece, yes. They were in the card. Card was in good shape. Nope. Roy Kim, Roy Smith, and Roy Halou are not up there.
Roy Halou.
I'm trying to remember what else he had in it, because like I said, I know it was some old stuff, or I should say older stuff. But yeah, it was $40 or $50 each.
Oh, you like
And like I said, I had meant to take the picture, and I just didn't. I couldn't do it because I was going to take the picture and send it to you and ask you what you thought about it. Dude, I buy what I can when I can. There's a budget limit. Now, if I win the lottery, I will go to every toy show and I will buy tons of stuff I wouldn't normally buy. Because, for instance, I wanted the 124 model of Racer X's car. It was like 45 bucks. It was a steal. And I just didn't have that kind of cash on me. But yeah, like I said, I was going to take pictures and send them to you to ask you. Nope, not Martin Roy, not there. Roy Skywalker. When you don't have the budget, you just have to let stuff go. It hurts.
Martin Roy. Whoop that ass. Ass. Big Roy.
Because like I said, it's just one of those things I couldn't afford. But yeah, the next show is not till March. I think March the 10th, I think. No rain, because it'll freeze. I make any rain, it's going to freeze. It was one of those, even if I had bought and I'd said, okay, pay me back, I couldn't have afforded to do it at the time. I really couldn't.
You're supposed to make it rain day, Saint LOL.
But yeah, if I can win the Powerball, then I'll start buying some oddball higher price stuff. Because like I said, I wanted Racer X's car and I couldn't afford it. What else did I see? There was the Thundercat set that I bought.
Find some way to forgive you.
Well, like I said, what I will do is next March, because I know he hasn't sold them yet. When I go to the show, I'll send you the photo. I will get the phone charged so I can actually send the photo. And you can tell me if it's the original ones. Because like I said, I don't even think he'll pull them out to let people look at them. Because yeah, I wanted the Racer X car. I wanted the Wonder Twins models. The Wonder Twins figures, but she didn't show up, so I don't know what she was going to charge for them. I think she was charging like 120 for him last time. Nope, no Roy McGregor. And like I said, guys, just to let you know, there is one answer up here that kind of breaks my usual rule about legitimate words following or coming before the word. I will warn you guys on this one. And there is two of them that are not people. Just to let you guys know. Oh, I know what the problem is. Oh, I don't want that one. I want that one. Gotta put some music on. That's what the problem was. I wasn't hearing any background music. But yeah, like I said, because I really want my packages to get here. I want my package to get here because I want to show off the dragon, providing it's still in good shape after it gets shipped. That's my one concern. And the Daredevil bobblehead and the Mars Attacks Martian. If those can get here before Saturday, which I'm starting to doubt, one of those would have been the prize for next week. I just won't tell you which one yet. Nope, not Royal Turtle. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Royal.
Ow! My knee just popped. Ow! 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 That's the problem with my height. But yeah, like I said, the next show is not until March, so I'll have to see what comes up then, and how much of my budget I will actually have stored away, which is the other question. Because I have to pay off my house note this week. Nope, no Roy Glauber. I have to pay off my house note this week, and I got to collect a couple of other major medical bills that have to get sort of caught up as soon as possible. Because apparently my insurance company lied to me. They said something was completely covered, and they kind of pulled the wool over my eye. Destroy. Nope, no destroy. Destroyed. So yeah, sort of. It may be a case of what's in the prize pile may have to last me for a while, which is not a problem, as you guys have seen. But yeah, it's like weird because it was like one of the guys at the toy show, or one of the booths at the toy show, was selling nothing but Barbies. Then they actually had, and I can't believe I'm saying this, adult-based doll action figures. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you, they had apparently, and they had it turned around so nobody could see it, they had X-rated Barbie dolls. I had never heard of such a thing until this past weekend. Well, let me rephrase that. I had heard of them. I did not think they actually existed. I honestly did not think they actually existed until this past weekend. It was funny too, because they're like, no, you can't do that. You can't turn them around and look at them. And the funny thing was, they had a couple of them like down in the bucket, and I don't think they realized they were down there. And I'm like, and you got kids walking by. You got kids walking by, and parents aren't even noticing this. Oh, that was good. I needed that. Okay. Yeah, collector's items. Really? I'm trying to remember where I put the Thundercats. Not you. Thundercats are down here somewhere.
James Roy Horner.
Nope, no James Roy Horner. Because I'm a PG-13 type of show. That's why, Turtle.
An X-rated Barbie doll.
But yeah, he had written on the box, adult only, and he had it like on the back of the box so he could have it turned against the wall. And I'm sitting there thinking, all it takes is one viewer or one person walking by to set those off. Don't bug me. Why? Because I just cleaned up the prize pile and put them down somewhere.
Oh, you would LOL. Roy Black.
Oh, that reminds me. Nope, no Roy Black. Yeah, I came close. I would. That reminds me. Bubbles was nice. Bubbles got me a couple more Doctor Who items. These are not going in the prize pile, just so you guys know. Galaxic. But she'd also picked up something small. I'm trying to figure out where I put it.
Roy Robson.
Nope, no Roy Robson. I put it down here somewhere. I just have to find it. Ow! That's the problem with getting old. That's the problem with getting old. Your knees start killing you. The knees start killing you when you get down on the ground to look for stuff. There they are. I knew they were here somewhere. No, Roy the Science Guy. But see, when I miss the good stuff, I do find occasionally deals. I got this one for a song. Nope, no Rolls Royce fish.
Tony Roy.
Nope, no Tony Roy either. So again, ladies and gentlemen, remember there are 2 on this list that are not people. I will tell you guys that right now. And there is one that kind of breaks my rule about complete words. I will tell you guys that right now. There is one on the list that does break my usual rule about using complete words or names. Like I said, I still wanted to get the R2-D2 robot, but it's like I should have done that during the Christmas break when I had more money in the pocket to spend. Because that one was like, that would be one of those I'd actually have for myself. I'd have him in the room and over the room. I would actually have him as a guest up there somewhere.
Take it over my ship and I want my ship.
Well, we'll see what happens on Saturday then, won't we? Because, ladies and gentlemen, that will be, again, for those of you that don't know or have never been on this channel before, or you've been looking for me on Ustream where I haven't been in 3 months now. Oh, happy anniversary, by the way, Nerdy, before I forget. They are miniature figures. They are not pops. They are miniature figures from, I'm trying to remember who made these. Actual Warner Brothers licensed.
What are they, pops or figures?
Bandai. These are Bandai figures. They are actual, and if you can see it, get where it can be seen, I hope. Warner Brothers licensed items. I guess you could call them mini figures. And the reason I wanted them is because, like, Tigra has his whip, Lionel has his sword. These are not just guy figures that are standing there. They have their little tools and pieces and stuff. And when she sold it to me for what she sold me for, I'm like, hell yes. But yeah, like I said, there were things I would have loved to have walked out with, but the budget didn't let me do it. For instance, there was a gentleman that was selling the 40-year anniversary Godzilla pack. And it basically consisted of, I'm trying to remember how many figures, nine figures from Godzilla, the movies. It had Godzilla, it had Mothra, it had the Mecha Mothra, or Mecha Godzilla, the turtle, I can't think of the turtle, Gamera. It had the Gamera piece. And it was like, why do I have to have a budget of today of all days? Because I could have, again, if I had won the lottery, I could have spent $500 in a heartbeat. I would have cleaned up on my chess pieces. I would have picked up the Godzilla piece. I would have picked up the Racer X car. What else would I have picked up? A couple of autographed memorabilia from Star Trek. And I'm still aiming for that. I don't know whether or not I will be able to do that for you guys. But they had, and again, this is one of those where it is something I know somebody wants. They had an autographed framed print that was signed by, or I should say it was two autographed photos. One with Leonard Nimoy and one with William Shatner in the same frame. And it's just like, I'm drooling. I'm like, it's not fair. It's not fair. I don't have that kind of money today. But yeah, I could have easily gone broke in one day if I had won the lottery. I could have done it, really could have. So just remember, if you win the Powerball, you send me money, I buy stuff. I give stuff away. That's how it's going to work. You guys win the Powerball, you send me some money, I'll buy toys galore. And I will give them away to everybody and anybody. Nope, it is not the Royal Rumble. Which will be, what, in 3 weeks now? It's like the only pay-per-view I'm ever really interested in anymore. Simply because it's one of those where you usually don't know what's going to happen. Although this year I think is an exception. I think we know who's winning this year. Nope, Roy Lichtenstein is not on the board this time.
Roy Lichtenstein.
He sneaks into a lot of my puzzles just because I love how his last name sounds. But he did not sneak into this one today. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 5 more Roys. And again, I will say again, one of these kind of breaks my rule about full words. 2 of them are not names. It is $1.6 billion right now before taxes. Yep, that's exactly what it would be. It would be, I want this, I want this, I want these, I want these, I want these, I want these, I want these.
About 940000 in the lottery. Local newspaper headline: They say spies out local toy show LOL.
But yeah, the lottery, the Powerball is at 1.6 billion, according to the sign on the interstate. I will be honest, before Saturday, I honestly think it's going to hit the 2 billion mark. I really do. I thought by last Saturday it would hit 1.2 billion before they did the drawing. I was off by 1, I think, because I think it was 1.3. And I would take it in a lump sum. I would pay my taxes right then and there. I would take X $100,000. I would just put it in the bank. I'd pay off my house, and then I'd go play with the rest. I really would. I'm not gonna lie. It's like if I had that kind of money, I would make Nerdy, Darkside, and David City of Trees basements look like sandboxes. Of course, I think Nerdy, Darkside, and David City of Trees would all say the same thing. I really do. Yes, it is $1 billion for the Powerball before taxes.
What the hell, LOL?
Nope, no Roy Munson. And no Roy Williams. Like I said, I honestly think it's going to hit 2 billion before the drawing on Saturday. And because one of my local shop owners he hates the fact that it's worth so much. Because basically what he says is, and I didn't know this, the state of Missouri basically charges store owners $25 per week rental fee of their lottery ticket system. I think it's per week. Yeah, I think it's like $100 a month he has to pay. He gets nothing from the sale of any Powerball lottery ticket. He gets absolutely nothing. I always thought the store dealers got like X amount out of every ticket they sold. They get 0. Nope, you cannot play via internet, fish. Believe it or not,
foreign people play Powerball via internet. Roy Newberger. Roy of the Rovers.
Oh, that's a good one, but no, that is not there. We're probably like 2 of the few people that know who Roy of the Rovers are. Illinois is doing something stupid. And don't ask me why they're doing this. Illinois has basically made it so you got your little smartphone. You can go buy your Powerball ticket through your smartphone, but only if you live in Illinois. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell? How on earth? Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Or I'll lose that connection.
The Roy Thompson Hall.
Nope, no Roy Walker and no Roy Thompson Hall. Nope, they do not get 1 dime. Because the guy basically told me the only reason he has it is because when the guys come in, guys and men and women come in to buy the tickets, they usually buy something else. Usually. But they get absolutely nothing, even if they sell the winning ticket. Because I thought the same thing. I thought that they got X amount, like 1% or something like that, of all the sales. And he's like, no, if he could, he would get rid of the machine. Especially when it gets this big, because it's basically all his other customers. And this is like a little corner store, not any big to do QT or quick lane or fast lane or anything like that. And he's like, when he has to sell those, it's like the rest of it, he doesn't sell anything else. So he makes absolutely no money whatsoever. No, Roy Oswalt is not there. My name is Bond. Roy Bond. And then it's like...
Roy Oswald. The name is Bond Roy.
So it's like, I really do feel sorry for the shop owners because they have to put up with this. But then I got to thinking, it's like, with Illinois doing what they're doing, oh, that one's good. Royal Albert Hall. I wish I had used that one. Because it follows the rules, and it would have gotten rid of number 7, which didn't. I just lost my train of thought. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. It'll come back to me in a minute. It had something to do with this. Oh, with Illinois and their brilliance of using your smartphone. That is turning into a disaster waiting to happen. I know Illinois is desperate for money, but whoever drawn, quartered, shot, burned, buried in oil, and hung at the stake, and not necessarily in that order. I have never seen a state that is more ready to allow fraud happening than I have ever seen in Illinois. G-Roy is not up there. Although I will say, Nerdy, you're probably closest to my rule breaker. No, it's too much thinking about $1.7 billion is what does it. That's what does it. And the funny thing is, Bubbles never buys Powerball tickets. She actually bought 3 last week. And she got $0 back out of it. Me, I prefer things where the odds are in my favor, or a little more in my favor. But I will say, Nerdy, you're getting closest with G-Roy, even though it's the other direction. I will give you that much. Nope, no Royal Mile. I will tell you that Royal is not one of the key words. We will throw that up there for you guys so you know that. What else do I have to talk about other than at least my work boss is emailing me. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for Roy Blanks or Blank Roys. Either or. Ow! And like I said, do not forget, this Saturday, we will be giving away these to some lucky winner. It will be going out this Saturday, or it will be getting awarded this Saturday and hopefully going out the following Saturday. That's what we're hoping for. And then we'll find a new prize to put up for the following week. Not me, I don't want that responsibility. I'll run for president of the world, maybe, because I know there's no such thing. But I will not run for president. Nope. I like my little quiet corner of the world. I don't need all that extra responsibility. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are still looking for 5 Roys. Now we got off the Powerball trip, kind of. No, nope, it is not J. Roybal. You were closer with G. Roy, but you're going in the wrong direction. I will tell you that. You were closer with G. Roy, but you're going in the wrong direction. Oh, my pop box where it belongs with the rest of them.
Crown Royal.
Oh, that one's a good one. But there are no more Royals on here. There are no more Royals on the board. I promise that one. See, I even give you hints as the game goes on. There are no Royals of any sort on the board. Ain't that right, Nolan?
Destroy. Elroy Jetson.
Oh, that's a good one, but no, it is not up there. That is a very good one, but that one is not up there, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, and I gotta put more water in my fish tank before I forget tonight. Plus, she's got me taking out the garbage because the garbage comes tomorrow. Yes, Bubbles, I do remember I have to take the garbage out tonight. Let's see, what else? Really, that is honestly it around here. Like I said, everybody's talking about the Powerball. Oh, somebody's stretching for an answer on that one. Somebody is stretching for an answer on that one. But we have 1, 2, 3 people, 2 non-people, and one of these words, like I said, breaks my rule, and I feel bad about doing it, about complete words being added. But I promise you this will probably be the only time I ever break that rule. If not, you can shoot me.
Roy, Utah.
Nope, it is not Roy, Utah. And for those of you that are going to be here Saturday, I will tell you right now that all the puzzles will have one theme to them this Saturday. It is basically Bubbles' cousin passed away. And she had only a couple of things she loved to do in life. And she asked me to put together a theme night for... Oh, very nicely done, Fish. Viceroy is definitely one of the words.
Viceroy.
So we are down to very nicely done. I figured that one might take one of the longer ones. I really did. That one I figured might take a little bit. Very nicely done, Fish. Nope, no Babaroy. Babalooey. Ooh. Like I said, I was going to get dressed up, but it's just too cold, even in the house tonight, for the costume bit. Fish throwing them out there.
Kilroy.
So she basically asked me to put together one episode that was a theme that her cousin liked. So that will be happening on Saturday. So it's sort of a tribute to her family. and it gave me a whole list of ideas to do for the show. So it should be a decent show, I hope. The one thing I will ask is everybody behave, because my grandmother-in-law will probably be watching Saturday.
Patrick Roy.
Very nicely done, HBK. I was surprised that one took a while. I was surprised that one did take a while. Patrick Roy did make the list. So we have 2 people left, and we have 1 non-person left on the list. And to help you guys out, I will tell you that all 3 of what remained start with Roy. All 3 that remain start with Roy. And like I said, one of them breaks my usual rule of complete words.
No Roy.
Nope. We have 3 left on the board. And again, these 3 all start with the letters R-O-Y.
Non-Roy. DeRoy. Roy Pork LOL.
Now, since you're here, HPK, I showed this off earlier, since you were the one that asked me if I was going to give away sports stuff. And again, if you follow the Instagram account, you do know where to find these pictures. But that is a Todd McFarlane figure. It's a Todd McFarlane figure of the Great One with the official NFL or NHL licensed Edmonton Oilers puck. So again, guys, if there's something you guys want me to look for, I will look for them. HBK has been asking me to find sports stuff now for a while. And like I said, I missed out on the Peyton Manning Indianapolis Colts one. So I saw that one and I had to pick that one up just for HBK. Shut up! I haven't seen those 2 words come up in a while, Turtle. You're letting me down. You're letting me down. And for those of you that don't know, for those of you that watch Nerdy Show, no, Mario Lemieux is very good, but you give me the Great One any day of the week. Give me the Great One any day of the week. I will put him up against anybody except maybe Ovechkin. Ovechkin is probably the one player that I would put better than Gretzky at this point in both their careers. When Gretzky was the same age Ovechkin was now, I would take Ovechkin. It would be Ovechkin, Gretzky, Lemieux, and then Crosby.
He means Super Mario LOL.
No. I know who he means. He means Lemieux. He means Lemieux. I know who HBK means. Yeah, like I said, the one problem I have with sports stuff around here is everything is Cardinals based. And the only, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, the only Cardinal I think that would be a hit on the show would be Musial. I really think he's probably the only one. Because I could have picked up some Blues hockey bobbleheads. But I didn't get the feeling. Oh, no.
Lane was protected by goons. Mario
Gretzky,
was not.
Gretzky did not get the Goon Squad protection until later. Early on, Gretzky was as much a hands-on, in the fight kind of player that Lemieux and Ovechkin and Crosby and who's the Philadelphia Flyer I'm trying to think of? Lindros. He was in there as much as they were. I don't think he actually was that protected until later. But yeah, earlier in his career, I'd put them about the same. And Pittsburgh had their own goon squad. I just can't think of the guys' names off the top of my head. Let's see, who was it? There was not LaFleur. Oh, who was it? It'll come to me at some point. Nope, no Roy Emerson, James. So again, we are looking for 3 more Roys. And we have 9 minutes left on the list. So we're going to go about 9 more minutes on this one. And then we're going to give you guys the choice whether or not you want a second list or if we want to try a test game. It'll be your guys' choice when we hit the 8:15 mark. But no, Gretzky was not as protected as people made him out to be until later in his... when they started realizing just what he could do, then he started getting a lot of protection. But early on, he didn't get it as much as people thought he did. Later on, he did, yes. But early on, nah. Nope, no Roy Hodgson. Roy Hasselhoff. He would be day rider, right? David Hasselhoff was night rider. Roy Hasselhoff was day rider. Yeah, but that was his LA part of his career. Everybody has that one player that they just can't handle. Everybody does. You think of... I'm trying to think of a guy I can name off the top of my head. Nolan Ryan. I'll just use Nolan Ryan for instance. When Will Clark played Nolan Ryan, it was like you knew the odds were in favor of Will Clark. He could be throwing a no-hitter, and if Will Clark came up to the plate, you knew the no-hitter was coming to an end. It was just like he had his number. Nope, not Croy, James. Again, everything that's left will start with ROY. Everything that's left on the board will start with the 3 letters ROY.
Croy.
I'm trying to think of. It's sort of like everybody has their weakness. For instance, I have to deal with St. Louis Blues fans. All I have to do to say to a St. Louis Blues fan is first round of playoffs. That's all I got to say.
Royce.
And you just see their heads kind of like
One
drop.
line was funny as H at $L.
Well, he would tell you he was not a. And then early on, he was kind of like more of an assist man early, kind of. And then they turned him into a scoring machine. But even he would say he was not an enforcer type or a fighters type. Nope, not Royce. But yeah, like I said, living in St. Louis is easy. If I want to get on Blues fans' nerves, I just say first round playoffs. How many of you won? And you just kind of see their head drop. Because last year was supposed to be the Blues' year. They thought they were that good. And they got embarrassed in the first round. So one of my coworkers, he's like, I walk up to him the day they get eliminated from the playoffs, and I go, you got one thing going for you as a Blues fan. You're consistent. Round one out, round one out, round one out, round one out. And it's like, I had so many people that weren't Blues fans in the office laughing at that comment.
Roy Donders.
Nope, no Roy Donders. So again, we are looking for 3 famous Roys. We're down to 4 minutes on this one, guys. Because like I said, we're going to try for 45 minutes per list. A maximum. And then we will let you guys vote on whether or not we're going to do a test game or we're going to do another list. So it is your choice. Which means I will end up pulling the smart drive in a minute. Depending on which way the vote goes. Oh. But yeah, like I said, let's see. We talked about the Powerball. We talked about Mr. Gretzky. We talked about the bouncy weather. We talked about how someone wants to kill me for not buying a certain toy. Let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have? And I'm kind of ticked at myself because I kind of broke one of my chess set pieces. You would think a chair couldn't break marble. You really would. But no, I lean back and crack. Thankfully, it's not one of my superheroes. Nope, no Roy Codsworth.
Roy Maxon. Roy Codsworth. Maxon, sorry.
Nope, we're still looking. Let's see. We got 2 minutes left. I will tell you the 2 people that we're looking for. You are looking for sports figures. I'll give you that much.
Roystering.
The one that is not a person, Nerdy's come the closest to, but he had it the wrong direction. Nope. Not Roy Halou, not Roy Blunt. So again, we are looking for 2 sports figures. I will give you that. And the one non-person that kind of broke my rule about using complete words. So when you guys see it, you can groan and yell and hate me all you want. But I will say it's probably deserved. Since I never break this rule when I can avoid it. And I'll be honest, I don't know why I did. because there were a ton of possibilities as we have seen tonight. Nope, Roy Jones Jr. has already come off the list, Lady Shirella. And we are down to a minute left on this one.
Family. Roy Cheese.
Nope, no royal family, no royal cheese. Quarter pounder with royale, or quarter, what is it? Royale with cheese. Had to think of that one for a minute. A royale with cheese. Nope, no Roy McKay.
Roy Sandwich. Roy Macaroni.
Alright, we just hit the 8:15 mark, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to wrap up this list. And like I said, we had gotten Roy Orbison, we've gotten Viceroy, we've gotten Rob Roy, Roy Jones Jr., Roy Clark, Patrick Roy, and Roy Rogers. And Lady Shirella throws in Roy Halladay at the last possible minute. So we had 2 sports figures left.
Roy Halladay.
Roy Halladay, I thought might have gotten sooner because I figured he was recent enough, but you never know. Number 2 on the list, and you got to go back a little to know this one, so I'm probably showing my age a little bit. We had Roy Campanella, Hall of Famer for the New York Yankees, was the other individual person on the list. And finally, the one, like I said, I kind of wrote. Oh, I apologize, my dear. Like I said. So, how would it be pronounced? Let's put it that way, because Fishy.
You're pronouncing my name wrong. She got the 2 LOL.
And finally, and like I said, I don't usually break my rule about complete words. For some reason, I did on this one. And I know you guys are going to groan and hate it. We have Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The colors of the rainbow. I have no idea why I left that on there, to be honest with you. For whatever reason, I just never changed it. Oh, come on. Why is my YouTube screen buffering? My YouTube screen should not be buffering. Alright, so that is the first of the list. Oh, you did you? Let's go see.
I said Campanella ages ago.
Control F. Let's see if it'll let me do a search. Campanella. Oh, I guess you did, Turtle. I apologize. I told you there was one that was going to be groanable or groan worthy. Like I said, that's the one that breaks my rules.
Turtle is right. I saw THT smile.
Well, if you said it, Turtle, I apologize. Alright, guys. So, that means from here, we're going to let you guys make the choice. We can do with a second list, or we can run a test game. And I will tell you right now, if we run a test game, the vault rule comes into play. It basically says you get a chance at the vault if you win it. If we do the list, we just pull up one more list. And we just go with that, and there would be no vault involved. So, with that, I'm going to give you guys the choice as to what you would like. So again, just speak up and let me know. And depending on the number of people that say they're interested in the game, it will determine what game I choose.
Intaking my roy and going home,
It's probably off while I was doing the turtle discussion. That's probably why I missed it. So again, if you guys want to go with a test game, please speak up. If you guys just want a second list, let me know.
Another royalist.
Oh, see, I did have a second Roy list, and I had taken Roy G. Biv off of it and put Roy Acuff in his place. I just happened to be scrolling down and I happened to see that. So again, guys, just let me know which one we would prefer. Fishy says let's go for the vault. Turtle says let's go for the list.
Let's play for the vault smile.
Alright, I see a couple people say test game. Alright, with that, we're going to pull up
Test game.
because I got to get it loaded, which won't take too long. I can get the smart drive in there. And let me go pull up my fallback site in case I need it for more questions. Alright, I have been wanting to test this for a while. I am looking for 4 or 5 interested participants. I need 4 or 5 interested participants. Basically, lady, what a taste game is are games that have not been run. They're games that I have put together and haven't had a chance to test them on the channel or during a broadcast. So there may be like a few bugs here or there. But or if I make a change to a game that we have. So, for instance, and I just used the Jeopardy game for an instance. If I made a change to the Jeopardy game, even though we've used it before, for instance, I change it up so there's like a timer on the screen. It then becomes a one night test game. Whereas in this case, for instance, the game that we have planned, I have never run before. It's basically, I've had this written up, it's never been actually used. And the game is Russian roulette.
111.
But basically what I used to do was when I first make a game, the very first episode, it was basically, would only get done on Tuesday night, because Tuesday nights used to be test night, Thursday nights would be the list, and then Friday and Saturday nights would be live games. So it was like we would use Tuesday night just to find all the bugs in the game. Alright, so I am looking for 4 to 5 people that are interested in participating. And again, I can only take up to 5. Because that's basically, this is one of those few games with a limited number of participants. So if you are interested in participating, speak up and let me know. Alright, Turtle says he's in. And if I get more than 5, then I kind of like do a toss-up question. Man, this is my dead pen. Damn it. Gotta use the marker. I hate using a marker. Alright. Turtle says he's in. James says he's in. I'm looking for 3 more.
Me.
So I'm looking for 3 more interested participants. 2 or 3. If I can get 2, great. 3 would be better. And then whoever wins this game basically gets a shot at the vault. Let's see. And I got to change the background color already. I can see that. Yeah, it's a bad background color. Don't worry about it on the rules part, lady, because just to show you,
Cannot see your
it looks better when I get to the key screen. All right, Fishy says he's in. Like I said, the background color kind of sucks because I got ever since I moved the studio around, there are certain colors I've got to get rid of. This is just the rules bit, and here we'll fix that. Design, format background, change the colors to deep purple because we know purple works. Oop. Purple won't work. Let's see if that looks better. Not really. Alright, we got 3. We're looking for at least 1 more. And like I said, we'll pull up the main board. I wish. I'm looking for 1 more person that's interested to participate in the Russian roulette game. Well, I will explain the rules in a minute, lady. Like I said, that's what all these screens you can't read all the screens you can't read at the moment are the basic rules. But it will be a game of trivia and a little bit of luck. And here's how it'll work. I will choose 1 player at random to start the game. I will show a question. If they think they know the question, they can't even actually answer it. They will choose one of the other players to answer. You're basically going to challenge the other player. If that player gets the question correct, they will see the next question and they will challenge somebody to answer it. It's basically you're challenging the other players in the game to answer the question for you. If you get the question wrong, you're going to face the roulette, which is here in front of you. If we're on the after each question, so we're going to start with basically one quote-unquote drop zone. So there will be a 1 out of 6 chance that whoever misses the question will fall or drop. After the second question, there will be 2. Third question, 3. Fourth question, 4 drop zones, and so on and so forth. Whether or not you get the question right. So for instance, before we even start, there are 0 drop zones. As you can see, everybody is safe. After the first question is revealed, let's just say I pick James, and I'm just going to use James as the example. James can then challenge, he has to challenge one of the other players to answer the question. If they get the question right, they're still in the game.
I didn't have to answer myself.
Nope.
I choose a quad player.
You choose somebody else to answer the question. So I'm looking for at least one more, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for one more. If you are challenged and you miss the question, if we are in there's a 1 in 6 chance you will drop. I will basically press number 1. If that green light turns to red, you've dropped and you are out of the game. If it doesn't turn to red, you're still in the game. No gun in the mouth. No gun in the mouth. We'll keep it clean.
I choose royale.
Once we get up to the 5th drop zone, it stays at 5 until somebody drops. Once somebody drops, it goes back to 1. And I think it'll make a little more sense once we get started. It's Tuesday night. We don't do prizes on Tuesday night. Basically, whoever wins gets a shot at the vault. That's what Tuesday nights are for when we do test nights. So we're looking for one more participant.
This further gun dance.
We're looking for one more at least one more person that's interested. If we get 2, great. So we're looking for one more that is interested in participating. You are not going to sleep. This is for a shot at the vault. Red, we don't do prizes on Tuesdays. All right, night's in at number 4. All right, so we got our 4. If you win this game, you get 1 shot at the vault, so there's a possibility for 1 prize.
He'll try it out been drinking too.
Uh-oh. Knight's made himself a target. All right, we got our 4. All right, so we're going to pick one of my random 4. Give me 1 minute. And we're going to see who it is that will be the first.
You win the Royal Vault chance, LOL.
All right, the first one that comes up is James. All right, James. So what's going to happen is we're going to reveal the question. You can challenge turtle, fish, or knight. You can challenge any one of the 3 to try to answer. All right? So here is the first question. What is the type of camel that has 2 humps on its back? What is the type of camel that has 2 humps on its back? Now, James, you do not answer. You can challenge Turtle, Fish, or Knight to answer this question. You can challenge Turtle, Fish, or Knight to answer the question. No, Chris, it is not Gunt. So, James, who do you think cannot answer this question?
Is the word Gunt?
All right, Turtle. James is challenging you. I got to put your scores here so I have them written down. Turtle, can you tell me what is the type of camel that has 2 humps on its back?
Turtle.
And again, we go from drop zone 1 to drop zone 5. It basically goes 1 through 5 all the way once we get to 5. Bactrian. Is it a Bactrian camel? It is indeed a Bactrian camel, which means, Turtle, you are safe. And Turtle, you get the choice of who to challenge for the following question. What aquatic animal has each half of its brain asleep 8 hours a day to ensure 8 full hours of sleep? What aquatic animal has each half of its brain asleep 8 hours a day to ensure 8 full hours of sleep? And again, you can challenge James, Fish, or Knight. And while we're waiting, and we are now at 2 drop zones. So basically what this means is, right now, there are 2 areas wrong. No, you... Alright, Turtle's challenging Fishy. Fish, can you answer this question? You have to give me an answer. What aquatic animal has each half of its brain asleep 8 hours a day to ensure an 8 full hour sleep period? Which aquatic animal has each half of its brain asleep 8 hours a day to ensure 8 full hours of sleep? Is it the octopus? No, it's the dolphin. It is the dolphin.
Octopus.
Which means, Fish, as you missed on the second question, that means there are 2 drop zones. So what we are going to do is I'm going to select the number 2 button. If that turns from green to red, you are out of the game. If it stays green...
I was going to say Joe Camel, but I went with the official answer, LOL.
If it stays green, you are still in, but Turtle still has control of who to challenge. So, Fish-Eye, are you still in the game? No, it dropped. Wow, I did not expect that to drop that quickly. I did not expect it to drop that quickly. Fishy has been eliminated from the game. Wow. I honestly did not. Every test I have done, it always took to the 4th drop zone. It always took to the 4th drop zone for it to come up. Wow. Ah, okay.
Lol turtle killed me, shame on you.
Turtle, you are still in control. Because he dropped, we're back to 1 drop zone on this question. So here is the question, Turtle. Which of Mark Twain's novels was the first to be printed using a typewriter? Now you can challenge James or Knight. Which of Mark Twain's novels was the first to be published or printed using a typewriter?
With the power of Royal.
I threw my marker. I literally threw my marker. Now I'm going to find a substitute. All right, James. Turtle is challenging you.
James.
Which of Mark Twain's novels was the first to be printed using a typewriter? That marker is no good. I forgot where my pen went. Try that one. All right, so James, you have to give me an answer to that question. No, I'm serious. It's like... Hey, Captain, how are we doing tonight? Unfortunately, we already got our players loaded up on this one. And depending on how long it lasts, we'll see what happens. So, James, which of Mark Twain's novels was the first to be printed using a typewriter? And I probably should have started the timer, but because that's part of the test. So we'll see what happens. I forgot about the timer. Life on the Mississippi.
Life on the Mississippi.
Was Life on the Mississippi Mark Twain's first novel printed using a typewriter? No, it was Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer was actually the name of the novel that was done. Let me check something because that doesn't look right. Because I thought it was something else. That's why I have the backup computer. But no, actually Tom Sawyer was the first one he actually used the typewriter for. All right. That means we have 1 wrong question, which means there's 1 drop zone. We have reset the roulette. If this comes up safe, I think it is night. I think it is. Give me one moment. Like I said, that's why I'm checking my... That's why I had the backup one, because... You may be right, because that didn't. That's why I said it didn't look right. Because I think that was when I meant to change. Hold on. Nope, it was Tom Sawyer. It does not say it was the first one typewritten by Mark Twain.
It is Life on the Mississippi.
No, it is not. The reason I say that is, according to Clemens himself, Tom Sawyer was probably his first typewritten novel dictated to a typist. Life on the Mississippi was his first typewritten one. But Tom Sawyer, he dictated to someone else according to his own autobiography. There is a difference. Life on the Mississippi was his first typewritten one. He dictated Tom Sawyer to someone else that typed it up. That's why that one was in there. That's why I did not change that. That is why I did not change that one. Hold on, let me make sure, because actually that's going to be a bad question, because he declares both ways. Give me a minute. Something's... Oh, I used wrong. I used two different sites. That's why I have two different things. I'll have to throw that question out. All right, James, you're still in because of that. Because I was going on the autobiography one, not on what Wikipedia and a few others said. I was going on the autobiography site. All right, we're going to leave you in because of that. And James, we're going to give you the next. We're going to leave you in because of the controversy on that one. But yeah, according to his own autobiography, Tom Sawyer was the first one he dictated that was typed up. Everybody else, or the historians say that Life on the Mississippi was, but his own autobiography said Tom Sawyer was. All right. But we're going to leave you in, James, because of the controversy on that question. All right, James, here's the next question. No, see, like I said, I was going on his autobiographical writing. So, James, here's your question. Prior to 1920, what was the name of the sports team that is now known as the Alabama Crimson Tide? All right, Knight, you have been challenged. The timer starts now. Prior to 1920, what was the name of the sports team of the Alabama Crimson Tide? pen is ticking me off. Need my other pen. There is my other pen. I got another one somewhere. Knight, your timer's running out. Oh, I need to check the chat on the YouTube chat to make sure it's coming through. All right, Knight, come on. We need an answer from you.
It was, you guessed it, the Fighting Roy's LOL.
Nope, that is definitely not what they're called. All right, Fishy, have yourself a good one, man. They were called the Red Elephants. Before they were the Crimson Tide, they were actually called the Red Elephants.
Fuck if I know. I'm into sleep, guys. Nearly 4 am. Thanks for a great show, Ja Saint.
I try. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't. All right, Knight did not get that right, which means that we are on question number 2 of this round, and we are going to test the roulette. Is Knight still safe? And indeed, he is. It did not change. So Knight is still in the game. But James, as you had a successful challenge, you get to see the next question. In the book, Wizard of Oz, what are Dorothy's slippers made from? In the book, The Wizard of Oz, what are Dorothy's slippers made from? James, you can challenge Turtle or you can challenge Knight. And this is number 3 of this round. So James, you are challenging Turtle. All right, Turtle. In the book, Wizard of Oz, what are Dorothy's slippers made from? And your timer starts now. That blue is going to be a problem. I think I got to turn down the brightness on the monitor. That's what I think I definitely have to do. All right, Turtle. In the book, The Wizard of Oz, what are Dorothy's slippers made from? And we are up to drop zone number 3. See, I still gotta get the sound working on this thing is what I got to do. Silver. Are Dorothy's slippers made from silver? And indeed they are.
Silver.
Turtle is still safe and in the game. Turtle, you control the board. And here is the question. What type of art did Al Capp, the creator of Little Abner, say was a product of the untalented, sold by the unprincipled to the utterly bewildered? Turtle, who do you wish to challenge? Only in the movies. In the original book, they are actually made of silver. They were silver slippers. In the original book by Frank L. Baum, they were made of silver. It's sort of like Cinderella's slipper in the original fairy tale was not made of glass, it was made of fur. Hollywood actually made them rubies because they showed up better on camera. That's what I, if I remember right. If I remember right, they changed them to rubies because the red showed up better in black and white film. All right, Knight, you have been challenged. What type of art did Al Capp, the creator of Little Abner, say was a product of the untalented, sold by the unprincipled, to the utterly bewildered? And this is question number 4 for this round. What type of art did Al Capp, the creator of Little Abner, say was a product of the untalented, sold by the unprincipled, to the utterly bewildered? So that is the question for Knight. What type of art did Al Capp, the creator of Little Abner, say was a product of the untalented, sold by the unprincipled, to the utterly bewildered? I got to get the sound working on this because the buzzer is not going off. Porn. No, it is not porn. It is abstract art. Abstract art is the product of the untalented, sold by the unprincipled, to the utterly bewildered. Basically, he's saying it's not art. It was basically somebody just making crap. All right, we are at question number 4. So if this is a drop zone Knight, you are out. If it is safe, you are still in. The roulette says that you are still in. It did not drop. So Knight is still in the game. And we are up to number 5. Turtle. You still control the board though. And here is the question. From what city did the first around-the-world sailing trip start? Turtle, do you wish to challenge James or Knight? From what city did the first around-the-world sailing trip start? And we are at drop zone number 5. So there's a 5 in 6 chance that the next miss is a drop. He's going after you again, Knight. I see a target on somebody's back, don't I? From what city did the first around-the-world sailing trip start? And the timer has started. From what city did the first around-the-world sailing trip start? Yeah, I definitely got to fix the colors or fix the brightness on that monitor. One of the two or both. Because normally blue actually looks decent. It hasn't lately. I know what I may do. I may put up like a big red X that says bzzz, or shows the buzz. Knight, from what city did the first around the world sailing trip start?
Fuck if I know.
I don't think that's a city. It started in Boston. It started in Boston. The first around the world sailing trip. All right, we are at drop zone number 5. So Knight is hoping for a safe. Turtle is hoping for a drop. And it is a drop. I'm not surprised on that one. A 5 out of 6 chance is usually not a good thing. So it is down to Knight, or I'm sorry, it's down to Turtle and James. All right, as we are down to 2 players, it changes a little. From here on out, between Turtle and James, first person to answer the question. No, let me rephrase that. This is how it works. Turtle, as you are in the lead in my points total, you will have the first choice of answering or passing the question. After you do it, then James will have his turn, and so on and so forth. Again, a miss, and you face the drop zone. So, Turtle, here's the question. Which creature has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom? Turtle, you can either answer this or you can pass it to James. Which creature has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom? So what I'm probably going to change for this in the future is I'll probably do it so it's a topic and not the actual question. So you'll see the topic, you can decide whether or not to play or pass, and then that question will pop up.
He'll pass.
All right, James. He is giving this question to you. Which creature has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom? And again, we are back at the start, so we are at 1 drop zone if you don't get it. James, you have to give an answer to this one because he is passing it to you. Which creature has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom? The colossal squid is indeed correct. I will take colossal or giant. They are both intended to be the same one. Which means you are safe. Turtle, that means you face the drop zone. Because you challenged and he got it right. Turtle, are you dropping or are you staying? And it stays safe, so you are still in. All right, James.
I know it. Me winning the
That would give you big eyes. I believe it. All right, James, here is the question. The Golden Gate Bridge was named for the Golden Horn Inlet in which country? And we are up to drop zone number 2 with this one. James, do you want to take it or do you want to pass it? If you take it and you get it, Turtle faces 2 drop zones. If you take it and miss it, you face 2 drop zones. If you pass it to Turtle and he misses, he faces the 2. If you pass it and he gets it, you face the 2. The Golden Gate Bridge was named for the Golden Horn Inlet in which country? James, do you want to take it or do you want to pass it? Now I got the sniffles for some reason. The Golden Gate Bridge was named for the Golden Horn Inlet in which country? So again, James, you can take it and give me an answer, or you can say that you'll pass it and Turtle will have to answer it. All right, you're passing it. Turtle, you have to give me an answer. The Golden Gate Bridge was named for the Golden Horn Inlet in which country? Turkey. And indeed, it was Turkey. Which means, James, you are facing the 2 drop zones on the roulette wheel. Again, if it comes up safe on this click, you are still in. If not, Turtle wins the game. And you are safe. It did not come up with the drop zone. All right, Turtle. It is your turn. We now have 3 drop zones. Here is the question. Now, give me a minute. I gotta get my timer to reset. What is the name, or what was the name, given to the first major motor race held in the British Isles? You can either take it or you can pass it. What was the name given to the first major motor race held in the British Isles? Over to you, James. So the question is yours. What was the name given to the first major motor race held in the British Isles?
Pass.
are on question number 3. So this is the third drop zone. What was the name given to the first major motor race held in the British Isles? So yeah, that's one thing I definitely see I'm going to do, is I'm going to change it to topic rather than question. And that's why we do tests, just to see what we think needs to be adjusted. That is definitely one of them. The Isle of Man Turing Trophy. Is it the Isle of Man Turing Trophy?
Isle of Man TT.
No, it's Gordon Bennett. Whoa, what do I have? Trophy. Give me a minute. We may have to throw that one out. I gotta make sure, because that, I don't know why it's got a trophy written there.
Hey, hon.
I want to make sure. Hang on. It should say trials. It should say trials, not trophy. But it is the Gordon Bennett Trials. The Isle of Man is actually the second, I think. But yeah, the Gordon Bennett Cup was 1899 until the first Grand Prix took place in 1905. The Gordon Bennett Cups / Trials. I don't know why I got trophy written there, though. All right, but it is the Gordon Bennett, which means that we are at 3 drop zones, James. And you are facing the third drop zone.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it drops. It drops 1 click. And Turtle has won the game. Turtle has won the game. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, where's my fanfare? Nicely done, Turtle. You are indeed the winner. So yeah, I'm going to change it to topics rather than questions. And like I said, I got to figure out why the sound's not working on this computer. That I do have to figure out.
Well,
All right, we're going to close that out.
thanks to Roy LOL.
Oh. Thanks to your Roy, huh? All right, give me 1 minute. I got to get to... I don't have the bonus game set up for this Turtle. But let me get to it, because it's going to work similar.
Hi, Bubba.
Hello.
All right, this is how it's going to work, Turtle. We're going to give you 6 questions. Or no. Yeah, we're going to give you 6 questions. Every one you get right is a non-drop. Every one you get wrong, we add a drop. Okay? So as soon as you know the answer, or you think you know the answer, you shout it out. The timer is only set for, I think, 60 seconds. So I'm going to probably have to do it like 2 times. You've got 2 minutes to give me the 6 answers, right or wrong, and I will take the first answer you give. Okay? Right now you have 1 number coming off the vault. Every 2 correct answers you give me is another number coming off the vault. If you drop, or no, I'm sorry, every 3 numbers you get, every 3 correct answers you give me.
What was that?
I am proud of you and I love you. I think that's your grandma.
Oh.
I think. I don't know because I don't have the chat up. Nope, I don't think it's your grandma. I don't know who that is. Alright, so every 3 you give me correct is going to be another number. After you give me your answers, we're going to try a safe or a drop. If you get it safe, that's your 4th one.
No, that's definitely not Grandma.
No, it's not. I don't know who that is.
Grandma does all caps.
All right. So, are you ready, Turtle? The first question's already up there, so you're getting a small advantage. Roy Bubbles. All right, Turtle. I'm going to start your timer now. What is the longest railway line in the world? Roy Bubbles. Because it was like the list was Roy's.
Oh.
What is the longest railway line in the world, Turtle? Yixinu, Trans-Siberian. Next question. In what city did Nikola Tesla create his magnifying transmitter where he claims to have contacted aliens from Mars? In what city did Nikola Tesla create his magnifying transmitter where he claimed to have contact with aliens from Mars?
Get to be in the audience seat.
Mm-hmm. Just be careful because the plug does not hold too well over there.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
In what city did Nikola Tesla create his magnifying transmitter where he claimed to have contacts with aliens from Mars?
So how long did it take you to find my second present?
I saw it. I just didn't take it out of the box.
When did you see it?
Day before yesterday.
When did you see it?
I don't remember. New York City. No, Colorado Springs. Question number 3. Who was the first British racer to win the World Championship in motor racing?
Day before yesterday? That would be Sunday?
Or no, yesterday, Monday. Who was the first British racer to win the World Championship in motor racing?
What do you think
What?
of it?
I like it.
Okay.
It's Doctor Who.
I know it's Doctor Who.
I like Doctor Who. Everything Doctor Who.
I mean, there could be good Doctor Who and bad Doctor Who.
Nope, there's no such thing as bad Doctor Who. Hartnell, Troughton, Pertwee, Baker, Davison, Smith, Hurt, Eccleston, McCoy. Tennant, Smith, Capaldi, and the books. And who am I forgetting? McGann. Who was the first British racer to win the World Championship in motor racing?
Got the hiccups.
Mike Hawthorne is correct. Next question. By what folklore name do we know John Chapman better as? I got that word question written. Hold on. By what folklore name is John Chapman better known as?
Mike Hawthorne.
Can you do me a favor? Bring me a pen. The one I had is dead.
Is this one's good?
No, that's the dead one.
Oh.
I was gonna say, could you bring me one? Oh, you found one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one works. By what folklore name do we better know John Chapman as? Johnny Appleseed is indeed correct. Question number 5.
Johnny Appleseed.
Who was the secretary under Richard Nixon who admitted to erasing 4 or 5 minutes of the 18-minute gap in the Watergate tapes? Who was the secretary under Richard Nixon who admitted to erasing 4 or 5 minutes of the 18-minute gap in the Watergate tapes?
Oh, you did take it out of the box.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't take it out of the box till today.
Oh.
Who was the secretary under Richard Nixon who admitted to erasing 4 or 5 minutes of the 18-minute gap in the Watergate tapes?
That's fun. No gibbies.
Yeah, Doctor Who stuff,
Unless you buy duplicates.
Unless I buy duplicates. No Doctor Who stuff, no Saint stuff. And no DC, and no chess figures. Who was the secretary under Richard Nixon who admitted to erasing 4 or 5 minutes of the 18-minute gap in the Watergate tapes?
There's a lot.
Rosemary Woods is indeed correct, Turtle. And here is your last question. What material was the spruce goose made of? What material was the spruce goose made of?
Oh, jeez.
What?
Nothing.
And I need specific on this one. Birchwood is correct, Turtle. All right, that means you got 4 correct. But you didn't get all 6. So that means there are 2 drop zones. There are 2 drop zones that you are facing. You got 3 correct, so that's 1 extra number definitely coming off the vault, so that's 2. If we get a safe on this drop, you're getting 3. You get 3 numbers off the vault. If you get a drop, you only get the 2 numbers off the vault. Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out. And he is safe. So it did not change to a drop zone, which means you're getting 3 numbers off the vault tonight. Turtle?
Yay, Turtle!
So let me go get the vault open back up.
Toby, what are you doing?
Make you sick. I don't think Roy has anything else to do with it. All right, Turtle. You're getting 3 numbers off the vault. So you get to choose which rows. Yeah, hold on. Something's got screwed on this. I gotta fix something.
Uh-oh. Was it black, blue, white, and green?
Yeah, well, I don't know. All right. Yep, get back up there. Damn it.
Micro LL.
Micro?
All right, Turtle.
Need 3 colors?
You get to choose 3 colors. What 3 colors would you like me to remove?
To do all blacks, 2 blacks and a blue, black, blue, white, green,
Actually,
green, green.
It's actually brown, blue, gray, green, but I'm not that particular.
From here it looks like black, blue, white, green.
That's because that monitor is being weird.
Oh. Let me see what the projection.
Row 1, row 2, and row 3. All right, off of row 1.
Okay.
The 4 is coming off.
Yeah.
Off of row 2,
Row
the
1.
9 is coming off. And off of row 3, another 9 is coming off.
Yeah, it looks like you have 2 different green colors.
Yeah, I know. All right, Turtle. With that, it is time for you to give me your 4-digit combination that you think is opening the vault.
Will you ever do a combination where all the numbers are the same?
Toby, get out from under there. Just what I need. Dog knocking over my damn desk.
Hey, I did prevent him from doing it.
Yes, you did. All right, we are going for 3, 6, 7, 2. Is 3, 6, 7, 2. The combination to the vault. No, it is not the combination to the vault. So the vault remains closed for 1 more night. And over here.
Man, the crowd is heckling you.
Yes, they are.
Or are they heckling Turtle?
Me, usually.
Oh, okay.
Because they want somebody to win it.
Ah.
It's better Boo Roy than Shup Up.
Oh, jeez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for helping me out with the test on the Russian roulette game. You know what's got to be fixed. And I want to thank you guys for being with us for the list. Do not forget, we will be back on Saturday night, 7 o'clock, with the prize pile giving away. I know.
Is there going to be a theme night?
Yes, I already told them it was a theme night.
Ah.
You weren't paying attention to the.
No, I wasn't.
I know you weren't watching. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday night. It has been a fun night as always. It has been list night. Like I said, I see a couple things I want to fix on the Russian roulette game already. But like I said, hopefully you'll be talking to a billionaire by Saturday. One can only hope, right? We were talking about the Powerball earlier.
Oh, okay. So, not necessarily you being the billionaire, but you could be talking to a billionaire.
No, I will be the billionaire.
Oh, you will be the billionaire.
You will buy me ticket. I will win Powerball. That sort of thing.
Oh, I have to buy the tickets?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make me the billionaire and you
No.
be the spouse of a billionaire?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I will claim ticket as mine. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fun night.
Shot.
We have been talking Powerball and goodies and prizes and the whole 9 yards. I want to thank you guys for being here with us once again. We will be back on Saturday. Like I said, you guys know what the prize is. I have no idea yet which game I will be running. I will lay odds it will be an open game Saturday night just to get everybody interested in trying. We will be starting at 7 p.m. Central Time as usual. With the pre-show, the game will start at 7:30 and it will run till who knows when. Just depends on which game we do. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being here. For those of you that watched our little Ustream pre-game stuff, where you saw me basically show you what I have to do to put these things together. I hope you enjoyed it, even though there wasn't much to it other than me sitting here and an occasional screen popping up. We want to thank you. And until Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, the choices in life you make are the most important things you do. Make the right ones, make them count, and stand by them every time. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see y'all on Saturday.
Text to speech unavailable here.
Long whistles.
Okay.